Informed consent is the process for getting permission before conducting a healthcare intervention on a person or for disclosing personal information. It originates from the legal and ethical right the patient has to direct what happens to his or her body and from the ethical duty of the physician to involve the patient in their healthcare.
A full informed consent usually includes the nature of the decision or procedure, reasonable alternatives, relevant risk, benefits, and uncertainties, assessment of patient's understanding, the acceptance of the intervention by the patient.
The exchange of information can occur via one or more of the following modes of communication: face-to-face contact, mail, telephone, video, or fax. Prospective subjects should be provided with ample opportunity to ask questions and seek clarification from the investigator.
Important questions that should be asked and answered before composing an informed consent are: 1. What would the average patient need to know in order to be an informed participant in the decision? Number 2, what would this particular patient need to know and understand in order to make an informed decision?
Comprehension on the part of the patient is equally as important as the information provided. Consequently, the discussion should be carried on in layperson's terms, and the patient's understanding should be assessed along the way. Special care should be paid to patients who do not speak English as their first language or have low medical literacy. Informed consent must be adaptable to the patient and their needs.
Informed consent can have a positive impact on public health because people have better health outcomes when they are actively involved in their care. Henrietta Lacks did not have this luxury. Her cells were taken without her consent, grown in culture, sold to laboratories across the world, and used to test medical advancements such as the polio vaccine.
Due to the publicity from the Tuskegee syphilis study, the National Research Act of 1974 was passed. The National Research Act created the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research. This commission was charged with identifying the basic ethical principles that would underlie biomedical and behavioral research involving human subjects.
Now you can practice informed consent too.
Created using Powtoon.